Jewelry, by BDK, handmade magic in every hue, color in the beat, story in the line, art on your skin, let your spirit shine. Jewelry by BDK, bold, divine, crafted with love, one beat at a time. Wear your truth, let your style speak loud. This is jewelry by BDK. Stand strong, stand proud.
Well, hey family, happy Friday. This is Darlene stopping by real quick. I feel a whole lot better, a whole lot better. I'm not 100% better, but I do feel a lot better than I did. I am going to work on some bracelets. Now, I have a lot of these Buddha heads left over. I mean, I got them in like a lot of different colors too. And when I say I have a lot of them left, I have a lot of them left over in a lot of different colors. Oh, those colors might go well together too. Look at that. I have a lot of the colors left over. So I think what I'm gonna do, to use them up, and I can get rid of the bracelets once I put them all together. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these beads right here, and I'm going to mix them with these beads. Now, was it last month or a couple months ago? I took a wood bead that I painted, and I went ahead and put E6000 around the entire bead. And then what I did is went ahead and glued on seed beads all around the entire bead to end up with beads like this. And you can see the holes. Let's see, I was trying to find a piece of wire. So you can see the holes. We got our holes. And then we're just gonna go ahead and use these beads to make a bracelet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use these beads right here. And then we're gonna use these to make a bracelet. I think I'm gonna use these as the focal beads because I can see these like right at the top right there, right? And they lay pretty good together. So let's just do that. And these don't have big holes. So we are going to use, I'm going to put the bracelet together and see what it looks like. And I may like it and I may not like it. It all depends. And you already know, if I don't like it, what will I do? I will take it apart and remake it. That's all to it. No biggie. I am not locked into the design. Trust me. And I really, really do like the way these beads came out. All I did, let me see, do I got a wood bead up here? I just painted my regular wood beads. And you know what? You might not even have to paint the bead. I left the bead a matte black. So you might not even have to paint. I'm sure you don't have to paint the bead. But if you do this to the beads, it's probably best to paint the beads because that way you'll have some color like in the inside. Or you can just use a regular raw bead, unfinished. But anyway, let's try this real quick. See what we can come up with. And these are 25 millimeter beads. I probably should have made them in a 20 millimeter. But I'm going to just put all three of them together like, oops, hold on. I'm going to put them all three together like this. And I think they go good together like that, right? I don't need to put a small bead in between them. They just kind of lay really good together. These look like, you know what, not ice cream cones. It's like not an ice cream cone. What is that? Not an ice cream cone, but it's like like a ice, like sweet ice, flavored ice or something, kind of like what they look like. But I do think what I'm going to do is, let's try Maybe one of these little beads on the side. Like that. Oh yeah, that's really cool. But then I need to put, because I want it to be, oh, you know what? Let's use one of these. One of these flat beads right here. And then that way, when I put, because if you look, this bead right here is pointed, right? Like right here, that's pointed. And then this bead is going to be flat. So when I take this bead, that Buddha head bead has a pointed part, and I don't want the pointed on top of the pointed. You probably can't see that because of my shirt. I don't want the pointed on top of the pointed. So you can see, that's why we're putting a little small bead right there. And I think I'll do the head. Let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do this one. 1, 2. And I'm going to probably end up taking one of these off because I can already see right now it's too many of them. So, and then let's see, I still might need to take one off. That is a cool bracelet, right? And I'm going to take one of the heads off. Yeah. Oh my God. And then we need to put like one big bead. On the end. And I'm gonna make this just a single bracelet. I need to use up all these beads because I can make some pieces. I can get rid of the pieces. No problem. It's just a matter of, you know, using the things. And I got so many of them, I hadn't even considered what I was going to do with them. There we go. That's really nice, right? Very different, really unique. I can see this bracelet with some look at that. That's really cool. I can see this bracelet with some bangles, like gold bangles and like thicker bangles, or even some wood bangles that's like really tribal, kind of painted up and stuff. But this looks really cool like this, right? The only thing I'm finding with these Buddha head beads is they really don't like to stay flat like that. So you do have to make sure to use thicker cord. I think works a whole lot better. But these are really cool like this. So just really, I like this. And if you'd like to see me make some of these beads right here, put it in the comment section, yes, or yeah, I want to see those. But this is what the bracelet came out looking like. And you can see how, see, these don't like to stay flat. And I guess it would be okay, right? But I like my stuff to just stay in order, so Anyway, something simple and easy, a bracelet just using these beads right here that I covered with seed beads. We'll talk.